Now, mumufunze eyo gye bayita saddaaka family ya Bobi Wine gye yawaayo ku struggle eno. I'm just neebuuza kyandibadde kitya singa Bobi Wine teyali mugezi kujja family ye mu Uganda. Just imagine Bobi Wine tali waka right now nga family ye Shalom wali, Subi wali, Shadraka wali, Kampala wali, ne bakola bye bakoze ku maama we. Woba oliza Bobi ng'ayogera, Bobi alina kye yakoonyeeko abasinga muyinza oba temwakimya amaaso oba amatu. Yagambye omusajja yabadde amutulugunya yabadde ayogera Lunyankole. Mu kutuuka ku level y'okumuggyako essaati amabere nga gali out, omusajja omu yayogedde Luganda. Okategedde akantu ako. Abantu bano bagenda kuzinga tribal sentiments. Abantu bano bagenda leetera bannayuganda okukyawa abantu amamate nga Abanyankole tebalina buzibu. Naye Bobi Wine musajja, because owulidde bw'abadde ayogera very calm, naye ng'ekintu ekyo ku musajja kiruma. Nze newe mpulira buulizi ndi omusajja yakutte ku mukazi wange kabina. Wallahi mba mpulira njagala tuga musajja oyo. Bobi Wine oli musajja. You are a man and a half. Ate oyina omukazi, Bobi mukazi. Yaganye oteeka password mu simu because yakitegedde singa abawa password bagenda kukwata bbaawe n'agamba ekijja kijje. She was ready to die for the husband. Bobi anzijukiza Winnie Madikizela Mandela. Bakunya Winnie Mandela okubabuulira mu ya bbaawe eddako. Omukazi yagaana. Omukazi bamutwala mu solitary. Bye bakoze Bobi byonna babikola Winnie Mandela. We are yet to see something kyetubadde tutasuubira. Ze nkubuulira gwe alaba video eno kyoba okola kikimu gitambuze bampita simple but strange.
Fellow Ugandans and friends of Uganda all over the world, my name is Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert, also known as Bobi Wine, and today is the 24th of January 2026. It's exactly 8 days since I escaped from my own house following a raid that was carried out by the military and police at my home on the orders of Muhoozi Kainerugaba, Museveni's son, and the Chief of Defense Forces. We had gotten earlier intelligence from our friends within the army that he had issued orders to his men to come and harm me. So when we saw them jumping over our fence on the night of 16th January, I somehow escaped from my home and left. That night they didn't enter into our house. They stopped in the compound. 3 days ago, they once again jumped into our fence, hurled profanities to my wife, and threatened to break into my house. That was the second time. Now last night was the third time for them to raid us. They came in hundreds, according to my wife. They broke every door in our house, including those that were not locked. They took away all our documents, from academic documents, land title deeds, and all important documents. They took every gadget, phones, chargers. They took our internet system. They even took all the laptops, including children's school laptops. They also took away our CCTV camera system and destroyed anything that they could destroy, broke glass and cut even our chairs. They put my wife on gunpoint, demanding that she shows them where I was. They even forced her to remove the passwords from her phone and our laptops, but she refused. Well, these and many things that Museveni's regime is doing through his son and his other people are not signs of strength. These are signs of weakness. If Museveni claims that he won the election, why is he panicking? Why is he doing all manner of terrible things? Why is he harassing people? Why is he harassing me and my family? Those are signs of shame. Those are signs of illegitimacy. Now my message to you, fellow Ugandans, I am not in my home because I still want to be able to speak to you like I'm doing. I'm not in my home because my life is threatened. I take this opportunity, first of all, to thank the international community for the voices that they've raised, but to also encourage them to keep an eye on Uganda, especially at this critical time. To you fellow Ugandans, this is our country. All this is being done to intimidate us. They've abducted 2 of my deputy presidents, Lina Zedriga and Jole Tukamshaba. We don't know where they are. They've arrested Mwanga Chivumi, my deputy president in charge of Buganda region, and many other comrades to sow fear in us. I encourage you to be strong, to be smart, to be creative. These people are not as strong as they purport. And indeed, they are not as smart as they are. They failed to find me for 8 days. I also tell you that we must never give up. Uganda is our country and we must fight and liberate it. I will resurface at an appropriate time to forward our struggle. In the meantime, I'm not home because I'm trying to keep safe, I'm trying to keep alive, and I want to keep communicating to you. We shall overcome, we shall be free. People power, our power.
Munasonyi olwaleero sobodde kukolera mu studio naye nga twabagamba nti mu mbeera yonna tugenda kubatuusaako amawulire. Njagala otambuze vidiyo eno ate nkubulire ebiguddewo bassebo ne bannyabo. Oli kuva Strange 256 oyinza okuba tondaba nga weebuzaabuza naye kyemmanyi ojja kuba ng'ondaba. Naawe olunaku olwaleero we bugenza okuzibira intaneti ekuuseemu olupapula oluvannyuma lwa mukyala wa Bobi Wine Babula Itungo Kyagulanyi okuvaayo n'ategeeza eggwanga biki ebyamutuusiddwako. Bassebo ne bannyabo, wowuliriza story ya Babi gy'abadde narratinga ng'ali ku kitanda amazima ga Katonda mu ggulu esobola okukaabya amaziga. Annyonnyodde engeri abasajja gye baamukuttemu. Ategeezezza eggwanga nti omusajja yamukutte empale gy'abadde ayambadde n'amusitula. Manyi mwavubuka tera nnyo bakuba jeeke bwe zityo. Omusajja yakubye Babi jeeke, yakubye Babi jeeke. Kati ono omulala n'akwata essaati n'agisika. Mu kugisika mbu n'ekutuka amapeesa. Yabadde ayambadde night dress ya Bobi according to engeri gy'abadde annyonnyola. Okugisika amapeesa, which means n'amabeere gaba geeta. Ekikolwa ekyo mu butuufu kityoboola eddembe ly'omukyala. At this moment, I would expect all women to rally behind Babi. If he needs a demonstration tomorrow, these people must be brought to book ku kye baakoze Babi. Now, ekikolwa kino I strongly believe buli musajja yenna wawulira amawulire ago nti bakikoze ku mukyala we, I believe are breaking it down. Buli omu abadde alindirira statement ya Bobi Wine ku kikolwa kye baakoze mukyala we. Bassebo ne bannyabo, just a few minutes ago Bobi Wine akoze official statement ku bintu bye baatuusizza ku mukyala we, because Babi agamba balina bye baamukoze n'atukesera n'apassinga out nga already ali naked, almost half naked, n'apassinga out. Now njagala kubuulira just let's be real. I don't want to say it's happening. Naye omukyalo ono baamukoze n'apassinga out. N'agamba nti agenza ozuukuka ku makya ng'ali ku veranda ng'abasajja baagenze dda. Omusajja yenna just okulaba obwerere bw'omukyala nga takkiriza. To me, I call it a rape. I call it a rape. Now, gwesebo banya bandaba. Njagala owulirize okwogera kwa Bobi Wine ku kye baakoze mukazi we. This gentleman Bobi Wine, I expected him to fume. Naye omusajja ono mugezi ali composed, abadde calm ng'ayogera ku kye baakoze mukazi we. Omusajja ene saazi ne yabadde munyivu because byonna ebyamukozeseddwa nga babuuza Babi teeka password y'essimu yo era bane buli omu afuna iPhone. Babi okumanya nga mukazi mugumu era ye mukazi asobola okuyirawo bbaawo omubiri. Ensonga lwaki badde bagala password ya Babi agiteeke mu ssimu because they know she communicates with Bobi Wine. banoonya Bobi Wine gyali. Abasinga ate balooza Bobi Wine tali mu ggwanga. Basebo ne banya akoze ka video. Akoze ka video. Ng'ali mu Kampala. Njagala olabe video eno, then nkomewo kunyonyole what next. Oli kuva strange, subscribe and share the video. Tukomawo.
Fellow Ugandans, my name is Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, also known as Bobi Wine. Today is Saturday, the 17th of January 2026, and the time is 9 a.m. in the morning. My wife and I have been under house arrest since the 15th of January when we had elections, and yesterday our house was raided by some police officers together with a number of other unknown individuals in plain clothes. They used ladders to climb over our fence. They cut off our electricity, they cut off our cameras, and they were being assisted by a helicopter that was hovering in the sky of our compound and providing them light as they were doing what they were doing. Amidst that raid, I was able to use my skills and escape my house. But I know they're looking for me. But even if they succeed and get me and do whatever, I want to say this to you, fellow Ugandans. First and foremost, we reject whatever is being declared by Mr. Byabakama, because those so-called results that they're declaring are fake and they don't in any way reflect what happened at the polling stations or what is at the declaration forms. And therefore, those results, the so-called results, are fake. After arresting almost all our agents, after ballot stuffing, and after shutting off the internet, the regime is trying to once again rig the elections. What happened in the polling station is a completely different story, and we demand that the internet be restored and the rightful declaration forms and tally sheets from the districts are uploaded on the internet so that the people of Uganda can see the rightful results in transparency. We also demand that they halt whatever declaration is going on until the internet is restored and until the people of Uganda can follow up on the results in transparency. We are glad that there are protests, and we encourage the people of Uganda to resist any rigging and to resist any effort of subduing their voice. We also want to call upon the media, which has deliberately ignored what is happening in the country. There are widespread protests across the country, and these widespread arrests and people are being killed. For example, in Butambala, at the house of Honorable Mwanga Chivumbi, 10 people were shot and killed in one house by the police. In Waise, 4 people have been shot dead. In Mukono, 4 people were shot dead. In Machinge, we have information that 3 people were shot dead. And in Kayunga and Luwero, we are yet to get the statistics of the people that have been killed and what exactly is happening. We want to firmly call upon the people of Uganda to reject these fake results that are being read at Ruboa by Mr. Byabakama and his Electoral Commission, and we want to call upon the people of Uganda to non-violently protest and reject any effort to subvert their voice and demand that the rightful results are announced. I thank you for God and my country.